Hi, my name is Denise. Welcome to this flexibility and balance class. Today we'll be doing a 30-minute standing balance workout with an emphasis on improving the range of motion and stability of your hip joints, all while doing different balance moves. All you'll need today is an open area and some water nearby. I'd like you to try this class barefoot to improve the stability and flexibility of your feet and your ankles as well, but if you'd like to wear shoes, that's absolutely fine. Let's get started with your feet in a wide stance. Position your feet so they're wider than your hips and your knees and toes are moving out at an angle and they're going in the same direction. Lengthen your spine, lengthen your neck. Open your chest by drawing your shoulder blades closer to your spine. And lastly, draw your ears back over your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Begin by placing your hands on your hips. Let's move your hips in large circles. Let's start by going to the right first. So these are hip circles, rotating through your hip joints and moving through your ankles and your knees and your spine and your shoulders as well. And then move in the opposite direction. Do keep your chest lifted. Keep your neck and your spine long. And then let's stand tall. Place your hands at your upper thighs. Open your chest by drawing your shoulder blades closer to your spine so your chest isn't collapsed. And let's begin by shifting your weight from one side. Let's start by going to the right and to the left. And then side to side. Take a look down. Make sure your knees and toes are going in the same direction. One more time in each side. And then let's hold it on the left. Pull your front of your right foot up. Place it down. Shift your weight over to the right. Lift the front of your left foot up. Place it down, shift over to the other side, right foot up, and then down, last time, other side. Lift the front of your foot up, place your foot down, and then shift your weight back to the center, standing tall, roll your shoulders back. We'll move into wide squats. We'll hinge from your hips, pull your hips back, and then stand up. As you sit back, keep the weight through your entire foot. As you stand up, push into the floor as if you're making footprints in the sand. One more time. Last one, remain low. Roll your shoulders back. Reach your hands in front of you with your hands right in front of your chest. Your shoulders are down so they're not up by your ears. From your ankles, lift up onto your balls of your feet and then down. So little tippy toes, and then down. Two more times. One more time. Now add your arms. Your arms will reach out to the sides, and then forward. Really stabilize through your legs. Your knees and toes are going out at an angle, so your knees aren't collapsing inward. As your hands come out, squeeze your shoulder blades together a little bit more. One more time. And then remain up on the balls of your feet. Reach your hands out to the sides and stand up. Reach your hands up to the ceiling and then reach your hands low. Reach your hands out to the side. Reach up and then lower down in front of your chest. Out to the side. Stand up, reach up to the ceiling, and then lower down as your hands reach in front of your chest. Last time. Remain here. Hands on your thighs, lower your heels, and then lift. Last one. And then remain up on the balls of your feet. Reach up to the ceiling. Both hands straighten your legs. From here, reach your right hand up to the ceiling, and then your left. Right hand, a little tiny side bend as we're working on your balance. One more time on each side. And then lower your hands down, lower your heels, rotate your body to the right, and then to the left. One more time to the right, and then to the left. Face forward, place your right hand on your outer thigh, reach your left hand up to the ceiling, and side bend to the right. And then change sides. Reach your right hand up, left hand on your thigh, side bend to the left. We'll do that one more time. Reach up with the left, right hand down, side bend to the right. And then reach both hands up to the ceiling, left hand down, side bend to the left. And then stand tall, lower your right hand. Let's change your stance. Walk your feet in so they're hip width apart. Now make sure you have room behind you and to your sides. Knees and toes facing forward, about hip width apart. Lengthen your spine once again, standing as tall as possible. So with your right hip, you're going to abduct it, meaning out to the side. With this exercise, lift with your heel so your toe remains forward. Take your palms so they're facing me, next to your thighs. Open up your palms and hands. Let's lift your leg out and then down. So this is called hip abduction, abduction. We're working the muscles on the side of your hip. Really important muscles for stability through your entire leg. And believe it or not, it helps with the safety and stability of your knee joint as well. And then down 2 more times. Last one, hold your leg out. Bring your hands in. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, interlace your fingers, lower down into a figure 4. Keep your chest open. Stand up, slowly, lower down into your figure 4. Increasing the strength of your left leg and the flexibility of your right hip. Work at your own pace. One more time. Hold your body down. Lower your hand, straighten out your left leg, lower your right foot, roll through your feet. Now place the weight all on your left leg. Lift your right leg up and swing it forward and back. Just easy peasy. As if just your left leg's on a skateboard and you're reaching forward with the right to push yourself along. And now bring your right knee into your chest and then reach your leg behind you into a balance. You're going to keep moving through your knee coming to your chest and then reaching back. So we're improving strength, stability, balance. Roll your shoulders back, working at your own pace. I'll do that one more time. And then back. And then stand tall. Place your right foot on the floor. Let your left foot relax, wiggle through your left foot. And then once again, stand on your left foot. Lift your right foot off the floor. Place your foot against your calf or against your, just below your knee, but don't push onto the inside of your knee. Reach your hands out to the sides. And with your right knee, move your right knee out to the side. So this is called external rotation. And your knee comes forward to me. And then out to the side. Stand a little taller. Open your chest and your palms a little bit more. One more. And then place your foot back on the floor. Roll through your feet. Now we'll hold your balance just a little bit more. Standing on your left foot, lift your right knee up. Bring your knee to your chest. Balance, find your focal point. Lift your knee up as high as you can. And then reach your leg behind you for going to hip extension balance. Hold it. And then reach your right leg in front of you. Organize your hips and place them so they're facing me. They're not facing the left. From your hips, sit back. Keep your spine long, feeling the stretch of the back of your leg, your hamstrings. Those attached to your hips as well. Now from your ankle, point your foot down and then pull your foot up. Try to keep your right knee straight. One more time. Hold your foot up. Sit back and down a little deeper, keeping your chest lengthened. And then straighten your body up. Place your feet hip width apart. And now from here, let's squat back, hinging from your hips. Sit down. Try to keep the weight even on your feet and your knees facing forward as you lower down. And then straighten out to become tall. One more time like that. Now shift your weight onto your left foot. Your right toes are barely touching the floor, primarily using the strength of the hip muscles on the left side as you lower down and stand up into a single leg squat with just a little bit of weight on the right for balance so that your posture remains good. And then remain standing. Place both feet on the floor. Roll through your feet. And now we'll try the same thing on the other side. So starting with your feet hip width apart, turn your palms forward so they're facing me right next to your hips. Draw your shoulder blades back and down. We'll lift your left leg out to the side, so hip abduction and then down. As you lift with your heel so your toes continue to face me. Three more times. Continue to breathe. Last one, hold it out. Bring your hands in front of you. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Sit down into a figure four. Stretch and balance. And then straighten your right leg. Stand tall, draw your shoulders back, and sit back and down. And then up. Let's do that 2 more times. Last one. And then stand tall. Lower your hands, place your left foot on the floor, and roll through your feet. Shift your weight onto your right foot. Lift your left foot off the floor and just swing it forward and back. Again, as if you're on a little skateboard. And now, bring your right knee into your chest. And then reach it behind you into a small balance. 2 more times, knee to chest. Into a balance. And last one, knee to chest. Squeeze your glutes on the right, your buttocks muscles. And then leg behind you. And then stand tall, placing your feet hip width apart. Wiggle through or roll through your right ankle and foot. And then place the weight back on your right foot. Standing tall, reach both hands out to the side at shoulder height. Open up your palms. Lift your left foot up and place your foot against your right calf or just below your knees. And move your left knee out to the side, external rotation, and then forward. Again, out to the side, and then forward. Lift your chest up a little bit more, standing tall. One more time. Lower your hands, place your foot on the floor, and now hold your left knee into your chest. Lift your knee up as high as you can. And into a hip extension balance. So reach your left leg back as far as you can and hold it up. and then stand tall, placing your feet hip width apart. Position your hips so they're both facing me. Step forward with your left foot and keep that left hip pulled back so it's not rotated forward. Hinge at your hips so you feel a stretch through the back of your left leg. Hands on your upper thighs, draw your shoulder blades together. Point your foot down and then flex it. You may notice that when you pull your foot up, you feel a little more stretch to the back of your leg. 2 more times. Lengthen through your upper back. Last one. Keep your foot pulled up. Sit back and down a little bit deeper if you can. Stand up tall. Place your feet hip width apart. We'll move into hip width squats. Sit back and down by hinging through your hips. And then stand straight and tall. And then up. Squeeze through your buttocks as you stand tall. Turn the muscles on your thighs and your buttocks. Very important muscles for hip stability and strength. We use these muscles for standing up from all of the surfaces we stand on, as well as climbing stairs, going on hikes. So it's really, really important that we keep the muscles in your glutes, in your quads, very, very strong and flexible. Last one. Shift the weight onto your right foot. Very little weight on your left foot. It's just there as a little kickstand so that we can maintain the balance and really emphasize pushing into the floor with your right foot. Last one. And then remain tall. Place both feet flat on the floor and then roll through your feet. Okay. Now start again with your feet hip width apart. Roll your shoulders back, lengthening your spine. So press your feet into the floor. Gently tighten the muscles in the front of your thighs. Almost feel like you're almost locking your knees, and then squeeze your buttocks tight. Stand up a little taller. Keep the weight on your left foot. We're moving into rear lunges with your right foot. So step back and then in. Try to keep your feet hip width apart. And now I'd like you to think about your left knee. Keep your left knee facing me. So don't let your knee collapse inward here. Feel like your left knee is pulling out slightly towards your pinky toe. 2 more. Last one, keep your right foot back so you're in a rear lunge. Take a look down. Make sure your front knee and toe are going in the same direction. Now lengthen your spine, lift your body up. So if I looked at you from the side, your shoulders are right above your hips. Shoulders back. Let's place your hands in genie position. I dream a genie position. Lower your body down and then up. So bend both knees and then straighten them. Imagine your back's up against a wall and you're sliding down the wall and then up the wall. 2 more times. Now we'll add rotation to the left. As you lower down, rotate your body to the left and then forward as you come up. Two more times. Last one. Face forward, lower your hands, bend both knees, and now press the front of your right hip forward. So we're stretching through your hip flexors. Place your right hand on your thigh, reach your right hand up to the ceiling, open up your palms. Keep both hips facing forward. Lower your hand, straighten your legs, step your feet so they're hip width apart, bend your knees softly, press your left hip out to the side. And then back to the center. Now we're moving into a side squat, very little. Turn your right foot out to the side just a couple of inches. And from here, we'll move into a side squat, and then you're gonna step back with your right foot. Now make sure that your right knee and toe are going in the same direction. And then sit back into a little curtsy. Side squat, into a curtsy. Make sure this isn't hurting your knee. If it is, organize your foot and knee so they're going in the same direction. If this feels too easy, close one eye or both eyes and focus on keeping your hips and your shoulders facing me. Last one. And hold your foot back in a curtsy. Pull your left hip forward so it's forward, shoulders are facing me, hands on your upper thighs and your shoulders are back and down. Lower down, and then up. Slowly, down, and then up. Last one, hold it down. Interlace your fingers, shift your weight forward onto your right foot. Lift your left foot up and off the floor. Balance on the right leg. And then from here, reach your hands up in a V and lift your left foot out to the side into that hip abduction, toe facing forward, heel lifted, long arms, and lower down. Place your feet hip width apart, turn your right toe forward now. Roll your shoulders back. Okay, from here, we'll lunge back with your left foot. So step back and then forward. Make sure that your right knee and toe continue to face forward and your knee isn't coming inward. Step back a little further, lowering down. Important for stability and balance that you know where your foot is as you're moving without looking at it. That's called proprioception, knowing where your body is in space. Let's do one more. Hold your left foot back, scoot it back a little more if you need to, and then organize your hips so they're both facing me. Arms in I Dream a Genie position. From here, lower your body down, bending both knees, and then straighten your legs. Press evenly through both feet. Lift your trunk up or your upper body up so you're scratching your back down an imaginary wall, and then back up. Keep your shoulders lowered. 2 more times. We'll add rotation. As you lower down, rotate to the right. And as you lift, face me. Lower down and rotate. 3 more times. Last one. Face me. Bend both knees. Place your hands on your thighs. Keep your right hand on your thigh. Reach your left hand up to the ceiling. Press the front of your left hip forward. Keep breathing. And lower down. Straighten your legs. Step forward with your left foot. Bend your knees softly. Press your right hip out to the side. Stretching through your hip abductors. And back to the center. Now turn your left foot out to the side just a couple of inches. Side squat to the right. And then step back into a curtsy. Check to make sure your alignment is really good. Squat and step back. Try to keep your hips and your shoulders so that facing me, and they're not rotating, and you're shifting your weight from side to side. Dynamic stability and balance through that left leg, keeping your trunk and your spine lengthened. 2 more times. And hold your foot back into your curtsy. Position your hips so they're facing me. Interlace your fingers, lower down, and lift up. Lengthen your spine. 3 more times. And last one, remain low. Shift your weight forward onto your left foot. Lift your right foot up off the floor. Balancing on that left leg. And then reach your hands up into a high V. Open your palms. Lift your right leg out to the side into your abduction with your toe facing me and your heel lifted. Keep breathing. Lower your hands and lower your right foot so your feet are hip width apart. Roll through your feet. And then place both feet flat on the floor. Place your hands on your hips. Let's move into hip circles. Once again, this time with your feet hip width apart, not wide. And then in the other direction, wherever you are. And then back to the center. Bend your knees softly. Bring your hips back just a couple of inches. Press your hip out to the right side. Come back to the center. And then angle your hip diagonally back just a bit to the right. We're moving through 3 different positions here. And back to the center and slightly more at an angle back. Not quite straight behind you because that would be a squat. Just notice how you can feel different muscles in your hips and your glutes stretch. One more time, out to the side. So 3 different positions here. Side, a little further back, and then back at an angle. Just a little bit more. And one more time. And back to the center, keeping your feet hip width apart. Step back with your right foot. We're stretching through your calf now. So step back far enough that your heel is on the floor on the right side, and then position your heel out to the right just a little bit. So if I look at you from forward, your heel and toe are facing me, not like this. So pull your right hip back, bend your front knee, and press your right heel into the floor. Place your hands behind your head, open your chest, lengthen through your spine as you press through your heel. Feel the calf on the right side stretch. Feel your chest stretch as well. Lower your hands, step forward with your right foot. Roll your shoulders back. Bend your knees softly, hips softly bent. Press your hip out to the side on the left. Chest open. And then come back in just a little bit more at an angle back to the left. Just a tiny bit, and you'll feel different parts of your hip stretch. The muscles here on the side are shaped like a fan, so you want to be able to stretch through many of the fibers called your gluteus medius. And come back to the center and just angle back a little bit more, not straight back behind you, but at an angle back to the left. And we'll do all 3 once again. Come back to the center, out to the side on the left. Come in a little bit further back. And last time, last one. And then we'll move into a calf stretch on the left. Come back to the center, stand tall. Step back with your left foot. Place your heel on the floor and position your left heel out. So again, if I look at your heel and toe are straight and not coming in. Place your hands on your upper hips, top of your hips, elbows out to the side. Press your left heel in to the floor. And then bend your right knee. Keep your chest lifted. And then come back in, step your feet Hip width apart, rotate around to the right and to the left. Back to the center, right hand on your thigh, reach up and over. And then the other side. And lower down, roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today for this standing balance workout. I hope your hips are feeling a little stronger, a little bit more flexible, and overall your stability is improved. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I look forward to moving with you again soon.